lowered into the shaft bay to explore what's down there.
As you exit the elevator, we ask that for your own safety, you please keep with your group, watch your step and your head, and use the handrails where provided. Now, please follow your guide.
Alright guys, fortunately for y'all, I'm not your guide. You should be right out here. Y'all have fun and I'll pick you up tomorrow.
Alright guys, talkie. We got some low ceilings down here. Are you sure? Yeah. Sorry. You're fine. Good.
This is just the entrance. It's a lot cooler.
Adam would not be able to walk in here. Earl would not be able to walk in.
Alright everybody, welcome to Ruby Falls. My name is Melanie and I'll be your tour guide this morning. We get visitors from all over the world, so we like to know where people come from when they come to visit here. And I'm originally from Knoxville, Tennessee. So we'll start here. Where are you guys from?
She's from Georgia. I'm from Alabama. He's from Texas, and she's from Alabama.
Cool.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Cool, welcome.
Columbus, Indiana.
Okay.
Niceville, Florida.
Cool. Welcome guys. You guys step over here and get your picture taken. I'm going to go grab our third load, and then we'll get started.
Close.
Take your glove off. Today.
Look right here, me, 1, 2, and 30. There you go. Head all the way down for me, okay? Hold on, come right down. Look right here, me, guys. 1, 2, and 30. Alright, here you go. Y'all have a
Thank
good day.
you.
So much for a quiet tour, huh?
I'm working on it. Give me a sec.
Tuck them in my pockets, but I can't guarantee they'll stay in the pocket. I didn't make the tabs long enough to
Stand up, buddy. I'll stand tall.
catch up in my body, so.
She's tall.
It is, yeah. Yeah, they go black top.
I need to start carrying bungee cord, not bungee cord, rubber bands, so I can wrap them.
When we were younger,
If you were trying to be silent, you couldn't.
I never have to worry about finding you in a store or anything.
Nope.
I can hear you from halfway. Just in case you haven't started talking to somebody, I can still hear you.
When they were little,
You can see how the tectonic plates kind of separated and dropped down a little bit. It's like both sides drop down in the center states
Would
too.
have had time to do Rock City too.
What?
We probably would have had time to do Rock City or the
Oh, yeah.
railroad thing.
We could have. But does that have a time on it? Do you see?
It says 0443, 0444, 45.
Okay. Means it's recording. It's kind of hard to tell when it's on your head.
Does it record sound too, or just a picture?
Yep.
Records it all.
Yep. It's a video camera.
That's cool.
my parents are in Fort Myers.
Okay.
So we were down there for my home and came back and had something to do back.
Could have brought my actual camera in, but you know. Yeah. I just don't
I
want
don't
to.
think they're going to be going slow enough for you to be able to.
Well, I think we're stopping at the big waterfall, so.
They go down for like the month of November. Well, from like.
You should be able to get the same recording on that as you could on your camera, so.
Well, it would be taking pictures with my camera, not recording. So.
Right.
Should be able to get a cool video, not so much a picture.
Yeah. I just regarded
Yeah.
On our way back to North Carolina a lot sooner than what we anticipated, huh?
Well, we can go do something else too if you want. It's just.
You might have to go for the next one.
I mean, if you guys want to go do something else, and I'm fine with getting to North Carolina ahead of time too.
Sure. Makes it easier.
You know, stopping for lunch, whatever.
You and your eating.
Oh, it's me, right? It's just I'm the only one that's
has
eating.
no body fat to speak of that needs to eat.
I wouldn't say that.
That one they were gone.
Over to the right side, please. Thank you. Okay, you guys ready to go on an adventure? Yeah. All right, awesome. Follow me.
You okay?
Yep.
Once you hit, you may be shorter than me, but you're too far over the other side.
You did the same thing as me.
Keep coming in. Keep moving in, guys. We have a large group today. Thank you. Okay, Caboose, are you back there?
Yes.
All right, cool. Welcome again to Ruby Falls. Again, my name is Melanie, and I'll be your tour guide this morning. And before we get started, we're going to watch a pretty cool video on the history of Ruby Falls.
Welcome to historic Ruby Falls. We're glad you're here. Your elevator brought you down 260 feet into the very heart of historic Lookout Mountain. Dominating the skyline of Chattanooga, rising up from the banks of the Tennessee River and stretching 80 miles southwest into Georgia and Alabama, Lookout Mountain features extensive cave systems, including the Lookout Mountain Cave. Throughout history, the natural opening of the Lookout Mountain Cave on the banks of the Tennessee River allowed easy access for early Native Americans in the region, whose folklore and legends included tales of miles of underground passageways, bottomless pits, subterranean rivers, underground waterfalls, and lakes. This same cave was used by both Union and Confederate forces during Civil War battles in the Chattanooga area, perhaps most notably as a temporary hospital. As Chattanooga became a large railroad hub for the South, it became necessary to construct a tunnel through the end of Lookout Mountain to provide rail access from Nashville to Chattanooga. During the construction of this railroad tunnel in 1905, the Lookout Mountain Cave entrance was intersected and sealed off from outside access. Leo Lambert, a young man living in Chattanooga, had played in Lookout Mountain Cave with his friend Jimmy Fuller for years. In 1923, Mr. Lambert began investigating the concept of drilling an elevator shaft into the side of Lookout Mountain in an effort to reach the old Lookout Mountain Cave and potentially reopen it to the public. On November 1st, 1928, the process of drilling the elevator shaft to open this cave was started, a prospect which carried a price tag of $25,000. A total of 3 crews working 8-hour shifts labored around the clock, garnering 5 feet of progress for every 24 hours of work. 2 months of drilling into solid limestone rock. At the 260-foot level, a gush of air rose up through the shaft as the jackhammer hit a void in the rock. Upon further drilling and inspection, a small opening into a previously unknown chasm was discovered. This opening, measuring 2 feet high and 4 feet wide, was immediately explored by Lambert, his friend Jimmy Fuller, and a small crew. They disappeared into the chasm and were gone 17 hours. Upon their return, Lambert excitedly told of the discovery of amazing geological formations and the existence of an enormous waterfall. A few days later, Lambert re-entered this newfound cave with his wife Ruby and christened this natural wonder with her name, Ruby Falls. Drilling continued to the 420-foot mark, where the shaft intersected the Lookout Mountain Cave as expected 90 days after drilling began. In total, 15,000 pounds of dynamite was used to loosen 5 million pounds of limestone, which was removed from the shaft 1 bucketful at a time. That same rock was reclaimed and used to build the cavern castle, as well as develop the cave trails. On December 30th, 1929, 14 months after drilling began, the Lookout Mountain Cave was open to the public, while construction of the newfound Ruby Falls Cave continued. On June 16, 1930, Ruby Falls Cave was open to the public and quickly grew to overshadow the popularity of the old Lookout Mountain Cave tour. In 1935, tours of the Lookout Mountain Cave were halted because of the enormous popularity of the Ruby Falls Cave and its unusual features, including, of course, the waterfall itself. Since its grand opening, Ruby Falls has hosted millions of people from all corners of the earth. As you journey from this point, you will eventually reach the spectacular 145-foot waterfall at a depth of 1,120 feet underground. This makes Ruby Falls the deepest commercial waterfall in the United States. Ruby Falls is also listed in the National Register of Historic Places because of its economic impact on the neighboring community. As you move through the cave, we ask you to please stay with your guide, follow the safety instructions you're given, and enjoy this natural wonder, Ruby Falls.
Okay, can everybody hear me okay? Yeah. Okay, cool. So safety first. There are some areas in this cave that are active and it's going to be wet in some areas. So watch your step there. There will be handrails, so feel free to use them. Tall people, watch your heads. We got several low ceilings. And we'll be running into outbound groups known as survivors on our way to the waterfall. And what that means is that they've already seen the waterfall and have the right of way. So if we run into one, we are going to pull over and let them pass, and then after we're done seeing the waterfall, we'll be given that same courtesy. Round trip, this is about a mile walk. Okay, but if you feel tired and you need to sit down, feel free to sit down on any of the benches, and you can join the next group going in or out. You're more than welcome to do so. Alright, if you guys look up here on my right, this is the original floor and ceiling of the cave, and this is what Mr. Lambert had to crawl through for 7 hours. And it took him so long because he had to dig himself a path. He only had a shovel with him and a lantern. Kind of crazy, isn't it? And Ruby joined him a few days later, so she had to crawl through that too. Okay, any questions for me before we get started? Okay, if you guys think of anything, feel free to ask me. Are you guys ready to go see a waterfall? Yeah. Alright, cool. Follow me.
Hey, here, guys.
Mom's so tiny, she fits between everything anymore.
The ceilings are scaring me.
Yeah.
Well,
Water. Slippery.
elephant's foot.
Well, about 6 foot tall. Crawled all that way.
I think Oda had to stop and get a beer somewhere.
Oh wow.
Nice. Red light, have a little
Play with it too.
Okay, this is the cactus and the candle, and this is going to be your first out of 3 stops on the way to the waterfall. This is the only formation in the cave that you are allowed to touch, so feel free to do so. Fun fact, Ruby named every single formation in the cave. And another fun fact, this is a pretty cool story. Babe Ruth came here and started a tradition of tossing coins into our mirror pool, thinking that it'd bring good luck when he played the lookouts. Well, he got struck out by a female pitcher on the lookout team, but you know, the tradition continues, and we collect that money that people toss into our mirror pool, and we make a check to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. All right, Caboose, are you back there? All right, cool. I have an audio clip for you guys, and it's going to talk about the different formations of the caves.
From the diary of Leo Lambert, December 31st, 1928. We were all amazed at the incredible things we observed in this new area. We originally entered the caverns through a small opening in the elevator shaft, and we crawled for 7 hours until we could finally stand up. We eventually found our way to a geological wonder. There are formations all around. One looks like a large wax candle, and another one like a cactus. I've spent my life studying formations, but I have never seen anything like this. Stalactites growing from the ceiling or overhead throughout this area, and stalagmites coming up from the ground, as well as columns where the two meet and join together. Further ahead, we found unusual formations that look like a chandelier and a totem pole. There's even one that Jimmy said looked like the north end of a southbound donkey. One column looks as if it's made from onyx. We continued onward.
All right, guys, we continue on.
You may touch
Something
these
looks like it could
formations
break
as
off
you
and
pass,
kill
but
someone.
we ask that you not touch any other formations in the cave. Today, there is a state law against writing on, defacing, or breakage of formations in caves.
Oh, well. Right? Yeah. Feels like wax.
Everything down there is just dark 30. That's
Oh, wow.
How y'all doing? Hello, hello. We
are the overnight tour. It didn't start out that way, it just kind of ended up that way. You know how things go.
They survived.
I thought she brought the map, she thought I brought the map. Nobody brought the map. And you know your GPS won't work down here. Yeah, you're pretty much stuck.
Let's see how you could have a panic attack. Yeah. She what? No, she's having a panic attack. It's claustrophobia like crazy. Wow. That's so cool. Steak and potatoes. Oh well. Half of this is just the lighting though. That's what makes it look really cool. Yeah. It's crazy. Dripping water. See those? What is that down there? Oh, huh. It's so cool.
We are currently in the Hall of Dreams, which was Ruby's favorite fire game. And on the left up here, there's the Leaning Tower. That's our oldest known formation indicated. We think it's about 3 million years old. Here's our turtle. And right above you guys, there's the fish. All right, Caboose, are you back there? We're coming.
fact about this cave, guys, the Lambert family owned this cave until the mid 1930s, and then Mr. Lambert went bankrupt during the Great Depression. But but the family that bought it from him allowed him to give tours and to be the general manager. And he did that until he died in the 1950s, and Ruby died a year later. All right, Nashville, are you back there? All right, I have another audio clip for you guys.
From the diary of Leo Lambert, December 31st, 1928. Throughout our exploration over the last 2 days, we saw many incredible sights. The numbers and types of formations were staggering. Draperies, flowstone, and curvy stalactites that are called helictites. The most impressive part of the Hall of Dreams was the wealth of capillary tubes overhead. All stalactites start as a hollow tube. Jimmy and I prefer to call them soda straws. There's even one formation that looks like a large leaning tower. The mineral deposits down in the caves are abundant, with the gray limestone walls, white calcium carbonate, iron oxide with its reddish-brown coloration, and black manganese. Some of the formations in this area are dry, while others are wet. This indicates whether or not they are still active, with the moisture being evidence of active growth. In that same area, we continue to find more and more formations, including one that looks like a turtle and one like a fish. Ruby is going to love all of this.
Please watch your head and use the handrails where provided.
See the fish up there? You'll see it when you come up, but there's a sign right there.
Fish.
For fish, yeah.
The water's dripping off of it.
Yeah.
The rock looks
Like a sheep's head.
Water just dripping.
Oh wow. That's really cool.
Alright guys, I have another audio for you guys. We're gonna keep on going.
We all had to laugh as we passed underneath a delicate drape formation that looked like a huge slice of bacon, and another formation that looked almost exactly like a giant potato chip. At this point, one of our exploration team complained of hunger. Nature apparently has a sense of humor. Beneath a delicate drink formation that looked like a huge slice of bacon, and another formation looked almost exactly like a giant potato chip. At this point, one of our exploration team complained of hunger. Nature apparently has a sense of humor.
What's that up there?
Wow. You actually walked past it when we were in the awnings jungle, but you can see it a lot better and it looks a lot cooler going back. Hey, Bill.
Boys and girls, be careful.
Just don't feel super stirred. Right? Could you imagine having to build all this?
That would be fun. Well, you guys are really brave. That's called the Hope Rock. We hope it doesn't fall on you. I'd never stand under that rock.
I'm okay with that.
I'll catch it.
So y'all better have ate before y'all came. There's no food. We stayed here 17 hours. No food.
Whatever.
There's some great.
Hello. Hi. Our welcoming committee.
Thank you.
Is that it?
Alright guys, we're going to continue on. Be careful, steep steps, and this is a very active part of the cave.
Look at that.
What if it's worse on rainy days?
And Brent, I'd like to be the electrician in here.
I wouldn't. You have fun with that. I'd like to see you climb up there and do anything.
Wow. I'm getting wet.
Oh, those are so soft. So smooth. Hello. But I don't have super broad shoulders here.
Trust me, I've brushed the sides more than once.
No bridge.
That whack, whack.
Guess we're supposed to go on.
Okay, where's my next family start?
What?
Are you with them? We were them. Oh, okay. You guys can come over here.
Who was second grade?
What?
Mom.
Are you guys?
Who was the second
You
grade?
guys can go down there with them. I'm trying to figure out, like...
How many people did we lose on the way, I think?
Well, if you guys want to be with your family, you guys can stay together. I'm trying to like keep families together. That's why I asked, where does my next family start? So that way everybody can stay together.
We're good.
Alright, do I have everybody?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Can everybody hear me okay down there?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Alright, so do you remember so far we came down the elevator? Okay, awesome.
260 feet.
Alright, so since we got off the elevator, we've added 2,000 feet to that, so we've walked 2,260 feet, or 4/5 of a mile, because we've walked straight back, and we've walked straight into the mountain, so we are now 1,120 feet below ground. That's as tall as the Empire State Building is above ground. The waterfall itself is 145 feet high, and the pool that it goes into is 5 feet deep. We are not sure where the water comes from, but we do know that it is rain dependent. So on days when it rains a lot, we get a larger flow of water, and sometimes the cave will actually flood. And we do know that the water ends up in the Tennessee River. Also, the waterfall used to be a lot larger than it is now. And so the water from the waterfall has like receded and gone back. And so the waterfall actually is one cave that we're about to walk into. Okay, so 2 safety things. The lights are going to be on a timer, and I'm going to give you guys a 15 and 30-second warning as to when the lights are about to go off. And it is slippery in there, so do watch your steps. And when I turn on the lights and you notice that there's a blue rope attached to the wall, that's for our lantern tours. We do that on Friday nights. That's when we do this exact same tour, but with all the lights off in the cave. And only use lanterns and see the cave the way Mr. Lambert did back in 1928. And then once they get into the waterfall room, there is a huge lantern up above the waterfall.
No interest in that. Some rock will come out and whack you and you won't see it. No interest in that.
Any questions for me? Okay, if you guys see me take like a group picture or something, I'll be more than willing to do so. Are you guys ready to go see a waterfall? Yeah! Follow me, guys. Remember, watch your step. It's a little slippery.
Esther told me to watch his step.
Hold on, Elias, wait, we have to go last. I'm right after the lady outside.
Special assignment, huh?
The caboose people.
Now that you put it that way.
Yeah, well,
Did you hear that? Oh wow. you see it, Mom? All of that is the waterfall. Yeah. For the lantern tour.
How they keep the lights and stuff working.
What?
Those ropes. That's how the guy gets up there to fix lights and stuff up there. There should be a lantern up there.
She was saying that was for the lantern tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought the lantern was already up there, but it's not, is it?
Probably just hoisted up with that.
Probably what that's for, is to hoist it up.
You want to?
I don't know if you want to.
You can do that if you want. Kind of chilly in here, isn't it?
Can you do a selfie? Take a picture of this for you?
If we get Dad over here. I think Mom wants a picture of the three of us.
How are you gonna get it?
I'll hold the camera.
Oh, like a selfie type thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the way to it.
I can't get the whole thing if I don't. Come here.
Can't see the ball.
Oh, yeah, let's do it like this. I can do it like that.
There you go.
Cool. Thank you.
You feel the wind coming up from that?
Right down over there. Is it the Tennessee River?
Yeah.
Some more coins?
Sounds good. feel this. Some of this is spongy.
Oh wow. Yeah. From the constant moisture.
Yeah. I think it looks. I think it looks better in the dark, though. Actually.
I think so too. Oh wow! You could have scared the piss out of somebody there.
What's
I
that?
saw some cables that weren't quite buried and looked like a snake.
Yeah, I saw some earlier.
We're too low down for snakes, but it would have still been funny.
How much you want to bet? Bet your life
From
on
all my experience, this is too chilly for them. It's not warm enough. But that doesn't mean they wouldn't be down here.
like that doesn't. Probably put it there to block something else.
Got to create a new light spot. If you notice, a lot of these light spots have it.
It's not always easy to hide one.
No, and they do want to try to keep it looking natural, so it's a little coarser than you would normally find.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate it. You guys are doing okay.
I thought we were the survivors and we were supposed to go.
They're still surviving, I guess.
See the alligator? You don't see many of those in Alabama, do you?
Sorry.
All right, guys. Exception to the rule. We got to the tight spot before you guys did. That's not working. Thank you.
That spot where our shoulders were brushing the wall. You can't fit in one loop at a time. I'm thinking they were already in the middle of it.
Thanks. Are you all right? Dude, you hit this really hard.
Did you notice that one? See what I'm talking about at all? Right there. Still don't see it at all?
No.
Looks like an alligator.
Oh.
Right. You see it? The mouth?
Actually, I think this is the mouth. This is the head over here.
No, there's the head and the mouth right there.
This looks like it's plaster. Like the plaster's coming off.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
What is going on?
What's it supposed to be?
It's an alligator.
Oh, up on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're almost there. Are we there yet?
There we go.
Are we there yet?
That looks like it should.
And there's a lot of
This is
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it. I see it, Brett sees it, you don't see it.
Let's see it backwards from y'all.
Yep.
The last step's kind of rough. There it is.
One lonely cactus.
It does look like a western sunset.
One lonely cactus.
Yeah, I got feet over in the same spot last time. same going out, so they coming in, did
It's not the same way.
it is.
Wow.
For the most part, most of
Look
it's
at
the
off to
same.
the left.
Yeah.
Look at the beehive. You're not looking.
Look at him.
Yes.
It's my precious.
Yeah, guess I just missed the beehive last time.
No, it always looks different coming out than it did coming in. Because rarely look behind you as you go past stuff. One thing Dad always used to teach us was look behind you as well as in front. So you know what it looks like when you come back. Didn't know what working was.
Well.
Hey, look at this thing. Yeah.
People live in a cave.
About the Midwest.
I'm wearing a tough tie. It's a little warm around here. I knew it should work like that. Then I went and covered the cameras. It was cold that day. Cool that day. I didn't take my jacket in. I was wearing
So if we fall down here, does that mean we can tell somebody we fell 1,000 feet?
Guess so. I guess so.
I like that pair.
You're not looking at this. Is it moving it up?
Yes. I promise.
Attack.
They call it the candles. Makes sense.
Huh?
They call it the candles, so that makes sense. Feels kind of waxy. Mm.
No, he did, and I jumped for him. I felt it for you.
The smart cave.
Alright guys, just lie them against the wall for me.
What?
Management allowed tipping for exceptional.
I skipped that.
Alright guys, thank you for coming. It was a pleasure being your guide this morning. And what's going to happen now is we're going to go up, go to the elevator, and go up in 3 loads, just like you guys did coming down. I'll be going out with the first load, and I'll be the second and third loads at the top, and from there I'll tell you guys how to get back to your car, where to get something to eat, and where to get a shop and the restrooms are. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Cool.
Sounds good.
We're going to wait for this group to...
We'll get back up top, Johnny, tell us where to go. How much of that? I told her where to go many a time. I'm not sure I can follow those
They
instructions.
had to blow all that out. Yeah.
So when he went the first time, he crossed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if he had a pathway, that would have made his life a whole lot easier.
Gotta do it, make a wall upstairs so nobody can see.
Alright guys, let's go.
That'd be pretty cool. What do you think, Brent?
Until it gets abused.
Stop putting obscene things on it.
Yeah, that would be one of the things you'd have to watch out for, but I was gonna have some good ball like that anyway.
60 or 65 degrees.
first one is second. The rest of them was just constantly hitting the same
We're glad you're here. Your elevator brought you down
You go down right here for me? They're right there. Right there. We're on line along. Get some boom. Come on, y'all. Get some boom. Get the store ready. Come on. Get some boom, y'all. Get some boom. Get some boom. 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 Get some boom. 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 Right here. Right here. Get me, y'all. I can't leave it out. Get some boom, y'all. Come on. Boom. 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 Take some boom.
No, okay. Never heard that.
Me neither. But I did understand. That's what scared me.
I have no idea what she's saying. It doesn't matter.
She doesn't project really well.
That was their exercise thing. Listen. All these helping. Yeah, the ones that help show us is on the level of blows. Hey, man.
Hey, y'all.
They can't back down the more they're doing. They just think they probably somebody that's on closed doors.
Falls wanted.
That's the Halloween tour. Does that sound hollow?
Probably is.
It's just hollow enough to get people to punch the rocks.
Okay, as long as they don't charge for the medical. Somebody scratched the name into an arrow. It's not. It's the name into a pocket knife.
It's probably electrical. Thank you for just talking. Thank you for being here.
Say Get a good recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
It's only 10:37.
I didn't see you shut it off, so I know. It's pretty cool. Can't wait to see what it looks like.
Probably about the same as what you saw when you were here. That's what I would assume.
Once 10, then it would be 26 cents a step, so that's way more than I'm gonna walk.
Amen. Climb to the top of one line now.
There's a Wi-Fi network all the way through this.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. Hate to be their network admin.
This is the slowest damn elevator I've ever
I'm just gonna go through the haunted cave right quick. I might
I'll probably come out before we get on
Hey guys, I'll be right this way. That's all folks, watch your head, watch your step to get off the elevator.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
Woo!
Weird. I feel bad for her. She can't pump her
I'm showing my.
Now squash up here like this. Close enough?
Stop right here. We'll be right back, okay? No worries. Alright, you're in charge. I'll be right back tomorrow morning. I'm not coming back.
You're off for the day after this, right?
Exactly.
It has been a real pleasure to have you visit Ruby Falls. We now invite you to extend your stay and enjoy the panoramic view from the Lookout Mountain Palace. Take the children to our Fun Forest playground while you enjoy a snack or delicious meal from Fun Forest Foods or the Ruby Falls Tavern Cafe. Notice our exciting selection of souvenirs and gifts, and don't forget to take something home for family and friends. Ask any of our personnel for directional information. Again, thank you for coming to see us. Now please follow your guide.
No, I didn't have a problem.
Now that we done made it and everything like that, is this thing ever stop but this place?
If you jump, it will. Now, if you don't jump, we're fine. So just don't jump.
Alright guys, like I said, as you're coming off the elevator, there's a small rise. You can come gather around here for a minute. This is going to be the last stop. Thank you all for coming. Again, it was a pleasure being your guide today. On your right and left, there are brochures for area attractions. Feel free to take as many as you like. And the way you get to the gift shop and to the restrooms is to go out this door and go through the glass door on your right. And in the gift shop, you can also see the photos that were taken at the beginning of the tour. If you want to go straight to your car, all you do is go through the glass door on your right, go straight back through the gift shop. There's steps at the back. You go down those steps and it'll take you back to the lobby. On your right and left out here, there are steps to our lookout tower, and you can see some pretty cool views of the city from up there. Our zip line is open, so if you guys want to go zip line, feel free to do that. And on one here, there's a playground and a sitting area. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You said the zip line is open? I
Yes.
thought it was only open on the weekends.
They're open.
Oh, cool. You gotta go back to pay for it though. I gotta go.
Oh, you need a jacket.